Good evening, Sierra Leone. Good evening, Kono District. Good evening to all Saloon Pikindem, Kono Pikindem, whether the diaspora and una whether back home na Sierra Leone. This na David Bongo, the Kanto owner from Kono News Network. And as always, I always want to tell thank you to the one that would don't subscribe. I also want to tell thank you to the one that would always listen and send comments them to the broadcast the way I do. I'd encourage una will not subscribe yet, una subscribe and also una participate in every conversation, una send comments, una ask questions. Certain times and day, if una no agree with what I say na this media, una also send me questions or una reactions them. Then in the next broadcast, we can address some of them thing and day. I know say we all na Sierra Leone, we need peace, we like peace, and we want to see peace. I always they talk about peace because, as I say, that na my mantra. And how we for create peace, now we all with responsibility. How we for retain the peace, now we all with responsibility. And how we for sustain them for let it last, now we all with responsibility. Yes, we know say we get leadership. We're supposed to make sure say all man abide by the law. We also know say we get citizens them we know the law, we sometimes know they follow the law, then they break the law, either because they get high influences them at the top of the country. Some people believe in political strength. Some people believe in other things the way they feel say yes, then get sababu for do anything where they want. So what team made a discuss this evening, and for let we all as Sierra Leoneans take the responsibility collectively when a good, let we take responsibility collectively when a not good. Because we all the work as a team. Although we get different factions in terms of political identity, we also get different factions in terms of regional identity. We also get different factions in terms of tribes. But the bottom line is we are all the same. We all na Salon Pikindem. So again, I want to tell thank you to una where they get time for listening to me and una where they send comments. I'd encourage you now let una continue for do so. I want to say kudos to executives of Kona organization when one of the organizations that we don't stand against corruption, we don't stand against intimidation, and where they fight for the equal right and justice for everybody. Then they make voices the way usually people they not hear it, then they make them voices and they come out loudly. So I want to tell them thank you for that. Any other Kona organization, self we know they under ECHO, we also they tell una thank you. We know say una all they do una your very best for let Kono district develop, for let Sierra Leone develop. Every other Sierra Leonean organization where they right across the nation inside Sierra Leone and the diaspora, I want to tell una all thank you. Wetin make I dey list all their names them. Let we talk to each other. Let we talk to the people the way they listen to we. Let we talk to the nation with leadership. Some of we connected to presidents, some of we connected to ministers, some of we connected to paramount chiefs, some of we connected to other stakeholders in Sierra Leone where they listen to we. So let's preach peace. Let we preach to people the way for understand for say we all for become law-abiding citizens. I stress this again for let we understand say most of the time, we the Sierra Leoneans they take law into our own hands. Most of the time, we get very beautiful laws, we get very intelligent judiciary system, we get people the way don't learn boku book. We parliament they make law, we country they accept. But when it comes for let we implement them law then day, or let we abide by them law then day, even some of the lawmakers them, they break the law. Citizens they break the law, take the law into their hands. And when they break the law, most of the time we not see any stringent measures then wey the stakeholders and the authorities are supposed to do for make them stop the lawbreakers then. So today I dey discuss a couple of things then wey I feel say now the reasons then wey can make Salone people then they break the law and then they take the law into their own hands. Video then they na the social media wey I decide not for show, but I go talk about them. We don't see dem don catch thief man them inside Sierra Leone. Make I put am clearly for say there's no way I dey justify say somebody for thief. Any form of theft is wrong, and theft dey in different degrees and stages. We get people that dey thief na political line. We get people that dey thief as social, just socially like that. Some man dey thief because he hungry for eat. So, but the bottom line is thief na thief. Whether na big money you thief, na small money you thief, you're not supposed for thief. We see people then they cut electric cables. We see people then they connect tap to main water supply for bring and then tap then at the hose where they not pay for. We see people then they thief electricity. So inside with society, thief boko. But how we for deal with that na very important. A very, very important so we'll find out how we for deal with them lawlessness then they. Now, we don't see video. We say na Lunge, somewhere in Lunge, where the person say, know they call the name of the village. Somebody thief, then tie in hand biena, then light plastic bag, they drop pump on the person. That's not a very wrong thing. When you catch thief man, now that make we get the police force, the police service as they call it now. Take the thief man, carry am go na police, let the law take in course. But the way we dey deal with thief man in Sierra Leone, a very cruel, a very crude, a very brutal, and a really manifest abuse of human rights. Yes, again I dey say, it is not good to be a thief. You're not supposed to go thief. It is against the law. But when they catch thief man, how for deal with the thief man, na very important for let we deal with. Number 2, we see inside Makeni, one young boy, they say he thief 3 condom. This people na cannot accommodate. According to the messages, the way people they talk inside that video, then cut that body, then chop in 2 elbows them. Tear in bones then they show out. Then chop in head. Then chop in foot. That again is wrong. When we catch thief man, even if na one braid a thief, when he catch him, can go give to the police. Make the police apply the law where they deal with that kind crime then they. Then we also see somebody thief na Kwedu Limited, because the company know the work right now. We see them tie up and stick, then put into hand across the stick, then tie them, then they beat them. That again is wrong. And lastly, and very tragically, then catch a very young man, where they call Emmanuel. Na Kwedu Limited, then say a go thief. And we know say inside Kwedu Limited, the security is very strong. Police then did it, I think if I'm not mistaken, Soldier man themselves did it. So then one day, na Salone policeman there, na Salone soldier man there. Then they guard the place. When they catch thief man, they know the law. They are well trained and qualified in the job what they do. When una catch thief man, what if for do? Now for bring and can police. Una bring and come before the law. But in this young man in case, then torture him to the extent that he no able survive. While he dey under that torture, then carry am go na police. Then the gentleman begin to feel bad. Then they take am carry am go na hospital. Then he go die. And according to wetin we hear, there was a second person wey dem torture, himself pass away. So how we dey deal with thief man in our country? A very crude and cruel, and e dey abuse human rights. We know say other classes of theft dey, like how I start in my introduction. We dey see the anti-corruption dey catch thief man dem, then they bring the money back. But they no dey beat them people, then they kill them. They no dey molest them. That na how we for say this. Na selective justice, or there's a kind of biasness in the way we would apply the law. So one again, thief not good, but when we catch thief man, what do we for do? We for follow the right. We for follow the right method. We for follow the law. Let's follow the law. Okay, so let us come to some of the things that we I want to talk about. The reasons the way Sierra Leoneans, not all Saloon people them, let's be very clear about this. Most Sierra Leoneans, they follow the law, but still some Sierra Leoneans, they not they follow the law. And reasons why Sierra Leoneans and they take the law into their own hands. One, they not trust the justice system anymore. They don't trust the justice system. Many citizens don't trust the police or the courts to deliver justice fairly or on time. The courts, they know they decide case quick. The police, they know they treat people there with respect, or they know they treat people there peacefully. They're not peace officers, but they know they treat people there peacefully. So the people they don't see say you carry person go to police, then they left them, or the case not they go before. Or you carry somebody go to court, if you don't get money, you true they become lie, or the lie they become true. So that's the one reason why Saloon people then they take law into their own hands. Cases often take years to be resolved, and corruption or favoritism can undermine outcomes. So it can take long for let them resolve cases then. And because of that, along the line, favoritism they come inside. Somebody go take phone, a call, or they confuse the lawyer or the judge, or they send a lot of messages behind the scene where they affect the judgment of them people that they inside the justice system. So next, and people feel that justice delayed is justice denied, so they resort to take the law into their own hands. Sometimes you see them they punish people there, you see them they do bad to people there. Then they do bad to people there. We not they talk. We authorities they not they talk. A clear example now waiting they happen inside Kwedu Limited. We say the workman them. They don't suffer injustice. They don't suffer injustice at the hands of the administrators. They don't complain. They don't do all kind of thing. Up till this time, nobody know will give justice for that particular case day. These are some of the reasons. So, with the doubt with justice system, or not trust with justice system. Also, this case about the Kwedu Limited, they're not gonna cut it, but we believe say they're on the way for gonna cut. But the authorities they don't deal with the case, not show any semblance of trying to resolve the case. They talk about them, then listen to the boys them, to the employees them, but they're not able to give any verdict over that. So next, poverty and illiteracy. Then one other thing where they make people then they take law into their own hands. Many people lack legal awareness and proper civic education. Not to beaucoup persons sabi the law, or they able even understand waiting for do. So they not get the basic education way for make They understand say where something happen na for go before the court. So most of we people they way illiterate. We dey see where they catch thief man at salon where all man they come on in yard. They can't watch the thief man. Some man they take half bag, some man they take other things there for can beat the thief man. So that again na a very big problem in our country. Poverty and illiteracy they affect we a lot. And they may not know the proper legal channels to report a crime or dispute because of the level of illiteracy, or because even let's say now the most interior parts them na Sierra Leone, where they see say not all man really know about what's in the government and the law and then at the country. So people then they take laws into their own hands. Even inside at chiefdom levels, people they take laws into their own hands. So we don't see that they boku time, and unfortunately we know they see how actions then they take place for resolve them thing and day. Also, like we will talk about poverty. Poverty also they reduce access to legal help or representation. Where somebody know will get money for go take lawyer or for represent himself in a court. So they say before I go to court, like do what I do. If I do within the commodity, I don't mind the consequences. So then thing and they can make people then take law in their own hands. The next one, culture of revenge or mob justice. But you see people then they revenge too much. You do me, I do you. We not get the culture of say resilience to the extent that we absorb the problem and try for go take the legal actions. So mob justice na Sierra Leone e beaucoup. We don't see gun violence. We don't see people then they take knife choke people them, and we don't see problems and they happen especially during election time where people then they just take decision, then judge you, then deal with you. Sometimes in most cases people then they lost their life. Like where this young man lost in life na quite limited because they say he go thief something. Even if he go thief something, it was not treated accordingly, commensurately. So, and again, another justify theft. But when somebody thief, we need for know how for deal with them people then they. And also revenge killing. Then has alone a lot revenge killing. Some man they inherit hatred because either in fumble get problem with somebody else, they inherit that problem they make an own, they go inflict injury on people. So now some of the things that we need to be very, very careful with. A rampant in our country, now bitter truth, but it is happening in our country. We need to really make sure it does not happen and we should stop it. And next we come to this weak or absent law enforcement. Whether they enforce law in our country, na the police people there. Sometimes they can do the problem they happen, they know they do nothing. Sometimes then they can do incidents then they take place, then they overreact. So consistency in the way that they act, na no day. And if the people themselves they see all them thing and they were not a good element of a society, they take the law into their own hands. So we need for actually talk to the authorities, the head of the police, the head of the government, the head of the parliament, head of any institution. Let we get that culture of civic education. Let we understand how to deal with people, and let we start to abide by the law. Let we follow law. If we not follow law, we country not to go before. For catch somebody, chop him because he thief 3 corn, or you catch somebody, they don't thief something that you hand, you go light plastic bag, they drop them on the person. Sometimes then they, some man they light tire, put them on company, motor man. Which kind of brain can they inside we? What would they do that? I don't know. I have no answer for that. Which kind of brain somebody can they? Which state of mind somebody can they for light fire put up on person, or take knife or cutlass jab person? Which kind of law allow you for let you do that? And somebody you beat and tell a loss in life. This boy who lost in life na Kwedu Limited. We cannot say who did it, but we know say police then at the place. We know say police then at the place. We no go tell whether na policeman beat him, na civilian then beat him. We cannot tell that. But because security then go able be proper evidence for that. Waiting next at the country na impunity of the powerful. When elites or politicians are seen committing crimes without consequences, it sends the message that the law is only for the poor. Very sad. Politicians and they commit crime. People they waste a big bookman and they commit crime. They know they suffer for their crime then they. But where poor man do the same thing, then they catch you, they punish you. The punishment sometimes where they met to people them for possible go thief bread for eat. Compared to the punishment where they do to somebody who thief the government money or salo money, we're not in it's just like sun and net. Comparing two things that we're really in different categories. So how we for enforce the law for punish people then for the same crime and not consistent in our country? So we get for look at that. How we go able to protect with laws then as Sierra Leone. I come to a different category. Reasons and why we see say some people, not all man again at the repertoire, some people in Sierra Leone can take the law into their own hands. Why authorities often respond slowly to crimes? What make authorities and they respond very slowly to crime? Limited resources. Although yes, we say the police then get then they do things that were not good sometimes, but they self not get the equipment they will for help them for stop crime. And one of the things the way the police they're supposed to do, the way where they de-escalate or escalate problems can really make the problem become very bad, and it make the police force look very, very bad. So let the police then become very much knowledgeable in how then they deal with incidents then using the limited resources they would then get. We know say they're not equipped enough, but whatever the case is inside Sierra Leone, if the police know what to do with the limited resources they would then get, then will reduce crime. Now the communities, then will reduce crime inside the country. In rural areas, there might be few officers covering legal areas with no vehicles or poor communication tools, or they not get better training. Policeman want to go attend to a crime, you not get motor car, you not get bike. Or you get motor car, but at the time when the crime they take place, gas not inside the motor car, petrol not inside the motor car or the bike. So how the policeman will go? And sometimes the policeman self where they go, is afraid for his life. If he go, he not go with weapon, then overcome him, then can kill him, or they can do him bad. Or if he go with weapon, he can do bad with that weapon. So either way, with people they're not safe. With people they're not safe. So the other thing we are going to talk about under that again, what make with authorities then slow to action, corruption and political interference. Then another thing, where they catch thief man or they catch somebody who don't commit a crime, you can't go to police. By the time you know telephone calls and don't begin to rain into the police station, I get interest from this person in case. Or if na the judiciary system, then they influence lawyers and they influence judges then they impair their sense of judgment, and that they affect the outcome. So that political interference into their institutions then we need for apply the law. So when you interfere politically into their institutions, the law not take place. So then they spoil the law. And poor infrastructures self the affect with country where they make with authorities and they respond slowly to solving problems. In many places, especially villages, roads they no dey, and beaucoup place they wey motor car no dey pass. Also, police stations may lack electricity, they no get vehicle, they no get fuel, so they no go able respond immediately. You dey see police station e dark, na candle dem dey put there. So all them things they affect the effectiveness of implementing the law. So now something that we for actually pay attention to. Also, wetin make we authorities and slow to action, case overload inside the judiciary system. The legal and policing system is often overloaded or overburdened, especially in cities like Freetown and Bo, and sometimes in Connaught and big cities in Sierra Leone. So when the institutions then, the professionals then become overloaded, then tend for be slow for complete their job, or they not even do it effectively. If they want for speed up the thing, they can likely do it haphazardly, and then better results not they come out. Also, many serious crimes get delayed because of administrative bottlenecks or lack of forensic capacity. So when we people they not get the kind equipment they were supposed for use for make the get the desired results, delay can candy like forensic experts in our country. I'm not sure how many of them we get. So those are problems where they cause bottleneck in judiciary system. So lack of community policing too. Community policing now where the policeman connect with the community, then really they help for relate very well na that community the people themselves go support the police. So we not get enough community policing, or I'm not sure if that self they exist now in our country for assigned policemen into specific communities there where they go able at least interact with the community and establish respect between them. So there's often a disconnect between police and the people. Also, no effective grassroots intelligence system nowadays. So then thing and day we need for look into that. And I dey bring them thing up. I know say yes, we government get people that were very educated, people that will know the law. Then thing they always they talk not to tell strange to people then. But we they bring them out for let we just make let all man understand, and we will let salon, we will the try for let we all abide by the law. We go help the country, we go help with communities them, we go help with local authorities them, with traditional leaders them. If na inside chiefdom, we help with paramount chiefdom. If na inside the district at district level, let we support the district in all ways them for let we make with districts then come out clean. And then the last point where I want to talk about na the need for let we change with attitude. Whatever we do, always at the talk so, if we not change with attitude, it will be very difficult. So we need civic education, police reform, we need speed up justice delivery, we also need for promote community policing and stronger institutions. So this is the message we I get for we all this evening, and I know say yes, people then they will get more information where maybe they will able add to what I don't say. But let we stop for take the law into our own hands. Let we not inflict very serious injuries on people that we don't thief. If we catch thief man, let we carry on gonna police. And when they carry thief man gonna police, make them make sure say them prosecute the person, then carry on gonna court. Let the law follow the due course, because we know say Salon get very good law, and we get good lawyers them, we get judges and we get sense. Let we follow the law. If we all decide to follow the law, Salon will be a better place. Thief no go there. Then we think he make the thief boku back again. Na lack of job for the youths. People then in the country will not get job. The one themselves will get job, the salary not dey feed them. So then see all na thing wey government sabi, na thing wey all man sabi. But how we for act and stop them here so na the problem. This again dey come to una from Corner News Network. Me na David Bongbo. I want to say kudos to every Sierra Leonean. Let we continue to hold each other tight. Let we support each other. Let we talk good about our country. If we see something wrong, let we bring them out. But the Sierra Leone way we all want to develop, and the Sierra Leone way we all need for join hand together and support each other. Let we provide constructive criticism. We not dey talk say you not for criticize. Let we criticize as many times as possible. But let we criticism it become very constructive. Let we send a message to every authority at every level for say something is going on wrong. And because of that, we need to address them adequately. If we authorities do not act for make them dispense justice, then the country is doomed to fail. Because you ain't the leader, you ain't the driver, you ain't the boss. If you're not straightforward, if you're not transparent, if you're not trustworthy, then everybody else will bear you, therefore fall in the hole. So again, I appeal to every Sierra Leonean, let we love our country, let we make sure say we follow law. The one way they do bad, let we apply the law for straighten them up. If Boku work there for the young man them, if Boku work there for the young girl them, the youth them, thief will reduce. And sometimes some they do them here so out of malice. Some man they thief out of malice. Like electric cables them. They are politically motivated. But when it comes for thief electricity, all man they do am. So I want for left una with this, and I tell una all thank you for una listen to me, una take una time for actually listen. Una comment, una share this message, una like, and una tell me wetin I say wey una not like with. Una also tell me something wey una support and which una hear from me. Kudos to everybody. I love una all, Sierra Leone. Let God make we country team up stronger one, make a go before, make we love each other. Let we stop for take law into our own hands. Let we apply the law accordingly. I tell you all thank you, on a good night.